Okay, so there's essentially 3 elite tight ends this year. It's Kelsey, it's Kittle, it's Ertz.
Yes.
How are we expecting them to go? What rounds are we looking at?
Kelsey's a second-round pick. There's no question about that. He's been the #1 tight end in fantasy football 3 straight years now. And you look at Zach Ertz, he's been a top 6 tight end 3 straight years. He'll probably come off the board in the 3rd or 4th round. And as for Kittle, I'd say 4th round. But Kittle concerns me just a little bit. Why? Because we're drafting him based off of his ceiling. He had the most receiving yards in the history of the NFL by a tight end last season, and I'm a little bit worried that he'll see some regression there.
Okay, so those are the 3 that are going to go early, and then is there like a break-in action? What do you do if you don't get one of those 3?
Yeah, there's another tier, and it's going to begin with Evan Ingram, who's playing in the NFL Celebrity Fantasy League this season. That should be fun. I want to see where he drafts himself. We've also got O.J. Howard in that mix, who averaged right around 12 fantasy points last year before he went down with a knee injury. Hunter Henry's coming back. He should put up great numbers for the Los Angeles Chargers. And let's not forget Jared Cook, who quietly was one of the better tight ends in fantasy football last season, goes to New Orleans, and that offense has been conducive to tight ends putting up some pretty good numbers over the years under Sean Payton.
How long can you wait to get those guys?
Those guys are going to end up going in the 6th to 8th rounds.
Okay, 6 to 8 rounds. And your thoughts on rookie tight ends, just to recap that?
I would pass on those guys. If I'm going to wait, I'm going to wait and get Vance McDonald, Mark Andrews, and maybe pair them with a Jordan Reed or a Jimmy Graham late. Maybe even somebody like Greg Olsen as well.
Okay.